How do you use this stuff, Thomas?
Use it as to little bit work around the lineup, of course. So it's just nice to see it there if I'm a little bit in doubt. But I more use this for the final bit, and I actually always win here.
The Brentford Invincibles.
Unfortunately, sometimes the players don't listen now. It's nothing to do with the players. It's just.
Is this laid out for last Saturday's game?
Actually, is yeah.
Yeah. So how are you using this then?
Got a go-to game plan, or not principles in how we want to do things, but sometimes we like to tweak it a little bit. So it's just nice for me to, okay, how do we do it? Do the striker front mark a little bit the 6 or a little bit here first, and then when everyone is set, because I want to go man-man, then we organize and we talk. And then I try to do it that way, and then okay, that works, and then I have it for the training.
Okay, so if you're trying to talk about maybe a high press, that this helps you see where the space will be. So once you go,
a little bit of the space, but also okay, if it goes there, what kind of angles does it open? If and so on. So that's why it gives me a better view in my head.
Wow.
Not that we had a day off for the first time in 10 days.
Fair enough. Yes, Joe, take it away.
Yeah, so starting with the goals, first bit is probably Jarmo a bit too eager to get up to the ball, which puts him almost on the back foot in terms of tracking the half-space run of Trent's. And then I think that puts Christian in a little bit of doubt. You see him stepping towards the half-space rather than potentially probably maybe getting down a bit, but I think he's in a good position still to cut back to, who is it? Jones, yeah. And then I think Sepp's in a decent position, especially for this first one. If he was being really picky, maybe you could say he's a little bit too deep on the second one, but like you say, with it ricocheting back, I think it's hard. And I think the biggest thing is just to getting across, getting over. So Nathan taking out Nunes. I think Matty's slow to get down if you watch it back.
I like what Jarmo do before when he take Nunes out. Take it back. I think actually did it.
Yeah, on this bit here. Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Very good in many ways.
There's one coming in the section later where he doesn't. He's not aware of Szoboszlai, but on this one it's a lot better. I actually had the feeling that I think we limited them to very little. That was my feeling. We had obviously key men to take out. I think Salah had 3 of those 37 shots. So if you said it before the game, you take him out, 70-80%.
Him and Trent.
Yeah.
And we are so close to take Trent as well. Then we limit them.
Exactly.
My feeling after, and also after we looked the game back, we defended so well.
Yeah.
Like so well.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been a fair point. Of course, you could say if there should have been a winner, it should have been Liverpool because of the amount of shots and all that. But there's also, I think even Slot acknowledged that after the game as well, that probably was, I don't know, did you get the number of the offensive situations?
I had like 13, 14.
13, 14, yeah. And how many of them were shot? 5, maybe 6, maybe less?
Yeah, if we're lucky.
So let's say 13, 14 dangerous attack. How many?
We had 14.
Yeah, 14, yeah.
That's high.
Yeah, that's high. So we had 13, 14 dangerous attacks where there's maybe not an outcome because there are centre-backs on the day. What a level. They are good, but I don't think I've never seen them that good.
Yeah, obviously we know Van Dijk and we know Konate is good, but I thought he was on the day.
I think that the positive narrative must be that they, respect us and they had to be absolutely on it, and they knew that the threats from Brian and Wiss and Dams and Kevin when he scored.
We scored any other game.
Yeah.
Any other team we play in the season, we score one of them one of our dangerous attacks.
Yeah, I agree.
The first ones are where we do concede the shot. Obviously, looking into how we can stop it. Obviously, this one more aware of the half space run from Jarmo, and then Mads more aware of Gakpo. I think body.
But it's one of these where they're 1 against 5 in the box.
Exactly.
And it's Diaz who's running on the side. That's why we're a little bit in doubt.
Yeah.
But then they have one in the box, and then for whatever reason they got a
Still
contact on that.
Yeah, and this one is probably the most difficult one to stop, I'd say, because I think we're compact, organised, and obviously just this little one round the corner. I think obviously you could look and say Wiss, but at the moment he's cutting Gravenberg. Maybe he just needs to move with the ball.
Yeah.
Those 2 or 3 steps just to almost be where the ref is.
And Dams.
Yeah.
When we play a midfielder there, he needs to see that more.
Yeah.
Wiss is he's doing a lot of things right. Dams need to
Take the responsibility.
And I think it's great play.
But when they come from that side, we don't shuffle. We've got players walking when they switch the ball, go all the way out, all the way back. I looked at this. I'm thinking, why are we not? As soon as it goes here, we need to be moving this way. The whole team are walking.
Yep.
We should be closing the gaps.
Yeah. Because now Wiss will be more over it. It'd actually be Dams closer to Gravenberg,
Our
cutting that one
two
first.
centre midfielders they're split.
Yeah.
They should be in that gap.
But I think I agree with you. I think the thing is that we talk about that half space. So and that clip I cut as well because we need them to understand when the ball shuffle more central.
Yeah, 2 banks of 4.
Yeah. So now it's fine, but now I need to be. So it's like constantly.
Just
not 6. It's 5, 3, 2.
5, 3, 2, 1 with a half space.
It can never be 6.